How are we doing to all my followers there in Ireland, to anybody that'll be tuning in to see this in a few moments? I'm down here in a very hot Texas. This morning I saw a report that a fellow called Leroy has been arrested at the Blessington sit-ins and the protests. It's an example of an Irish fellow that's been put through the grinding mill, and they want to make mincemeat of him. They want him to shut up. Now, I have just by accident run into ex-congressman Steve Stockman down here in below Houston, Texas, very hot. And first of all, Congressman, sir, thank you very much for joining me here for a little bit of a chat.
I want to give my background first. I was, my grandmother was named Finney, and my other father was Stockman, and part of my family is from Cork. And what we're watching on TV and on the social media is so disturbing to see the land of my fathers and heritage going in such a direction that's just embarrassing. And to the Irishmen who are watching this in Ireland, fight like hell. You're an Irishman. You have a reputation for being fighters. Why are you laying down? Stand up and fight. You're Irish. We're all looking to you. Save your country. And now we'll take more questions. That's just my opinion.
That will be very uplifting for the people watching this, because the people watching this are looking across the ocean here to the United States, and they're hoping that some support will come their way. Moral support, maybe financial support, maybe political support from President Trump or whatever. But there is an understanding in Ireland that the people back there, like Leroy, is at a tremendous disadvantage, and every little bit of help. Now, Congressman Stockman here is going to tell you a little bit of a background to his life story, and you will get a little bit of a better understanding of the pressure that can be brought to a person under these circumstances, even here in the land of the brave and the home of the free, and more importantly down in what I still refer to as the Republic of Texas.
We are the Republic of Texas. In fact, we had an embassy at one time. We're independent. My background was I challenged, I guess it's the Irish in me. I challenged the Obamas and the Clintons who were corrupt. I exposed that corruption, and just like they're happening in Germany and England and Ireland, they tried to shut me up. And they spent $22 million in 4 grand juries to throw me in prison. And Trump, God bless him, and my Christian faith brought me through. And eventually Trump commuted my sentence, but I still would like a pardon. But I say this, our forefathers sacrificed a lot, and I sacrificed. I lost my freedom. But you cannot be silent while they're stealing from you. You have to fight. We had a young man in this country who they nicknamed Big Balls. He's actually an incredibly bright young man. And he saw a girl getting attacked, and he stood up and protected her, and he got beat up. The thing is, you need to stand up, even if it costs your freedom, even if it costs you a little bit of bruises and bumps, because your country is worth it. The world looks to Ireland. It's not you don't understand. People know Ireland. We have images of Ireland. I don't want to go to Ireland now and see it turned into Pakistan or Africa. I want to go to Irish and see the Irish singers and the Irish traditions in the Irish pubs. We can't say, oh, they can't drink alcohol anymore because the Muslims say you can't do it. Folks, you gotta wake up. This is a time to wake up. You can't wait long. The time is so short. Please stand up for yourselves. You're Irishmen. Fight like one.
Well, what the Congressman is alluding to there is, of course, diversity. If we really wish to have diversity, we would have every country with its own people being diverse, with their own culture, their language, their customs, their history, everything. Instead, we are to be made into a huge big melting pot in the entire globe, and there will be the end result, zero diversity whatsoever, because it'll be one race intermixed, and it will not be what we would like to have in existence.
The root word of diversity is divisiveness. Diversity is another word for divisiveness. If you want to ruin your country, make it diverse. It's United Ireland. It's not an Ireland that's spread out like every other country. Be damn proud of the fact that you're Irish, and keep Ireland Irish.
Before the Congressman describes exactly the forces that was brought to bear on him. I must emphasize that this man is not just a regular man, he was a congressman in the United States House of Representatives. He would have brought actions onto the floor of the United States House of Representatives in an attempt to expose Obama and the Clintons with their fraud, their corruption, and their embezzling, and this and that and the others. That, of course, brought heat upon him, and even he, a powerful man, was reduced. And now, Congressman, if you would please tell us exactly what happened to you.
Well, I exposed that Hillary Clinton was selling steel to Iran in violation of our laws. Reportedly, the steel could have been used, it's called dual-use steel, could use to make nuclear weapons. This is a crime against America, and it was all driven from money from an oligarch from Ukraine. It was the largest Clinton donor, and they wanted to, actually the steel was from my hometown of Houston, and it was shipped to Iran. So when exposing that, I exposed other stuff too. I tried to impeach the president for his handling of the Second Amendment, which in the United States is a right to own a firearm. I also went after Lois Lerner, who was an IRS person who was persecuting Christians and conservatives because they were not agreeing with her. And then your own country, you have people that are being persecuted. Don't abandon them. When they're in prison, remember Hebrews 13, I think it was Hebrews 13:3. You that are in prison are your brothers. That's what you got to remember. Remember, Paul was thrown in prison. Peter was crucified upside down. Folks, you got a heritage. You got a history. You can't lay down in this garbage that they're putting in your head about diversity is garbage. I want to go to Ireland and see it like Ireland. I don't want to go and see it like Africa or Pakistan.
So you were in the heel of the hunt, handed down a severe prison sentence.
I was convicted 283 years, and I joke with my wife I'm only going to serve half the time.
The first half of the second half.
That's right. But I ended up with 10 years, and then right before he left office, right before Christmas, he called and commuted my sentence. And my wife worked so hard on my behalf. So many people did. We had a prayer committee. We had people from all over the country meet with both President Trump and the Vice President, and we had a lot of people. And my wife went out in front of the prison and picketed and raised Holy Cane. And every time she picketed, they punished me. But she asked me, do you want me to stop doing this? I said, no, Patty. By the way, she's from Ireland too. She's Patty Ferguson.
Very
so
good.
she's got her even colors. But my point is this. You can take two roads. You can take the easy path and let the next generation take care of it. Every next generation is going to be harder and harder to get back Ireland. Ladies and gentlemen, don't lose Ireland. It's just such a beautiful country, and the people are beautiful. Don't destroy it. Don't be like what we did to our cities. Set your country straight. I'm with you. I pray that my forefathers that were there in Ireland could come back and see an Ireland that's just like what they left 150 years ago.
Well, Congressman, thank you very much for this uplifting few moments here that will inspire the people in Ireland to go through the ordeal that they're facing. And thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
God bless you.
God bless you.